Hello Saber fans, today I have a very special video review. After months of research and preparation, I am pleased to announce that I have completed my first ever custom lightsaber build. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the Artemis, named after the Greek goddess of the hunt. So I designed this lightsaber myself from top to bottom. I ordered all the pieces customized from the Custom Saber Shop myself, and when it all arrived, I put it all together, including all the electronics inside, which was by far the most difficult part of this lightsaber build. Now, this is the first time I've ever attempted anything like this. I don't have a background in electrical engineering or any of that. I'm just a Star Wars fan, and I've always wanted to have my own customized lightsaber that is completely unique. It's not a replica of anything from the movies or the video games. There is only one saber that looks like this in the world. Its name is the Artemis, and it belongs to me. And so today I'd like to show you a little bit about the Artemis and the design aspects, and turn it on and show you what it sounds like. So starting at the bottom, we have a sharp-nosed pommel, of this cone-shaped pommel. We have a hole drilled in the bottom, which I did to allow more of the sound to come out. It had these holes pre-drilled, but I wanted just a little bit of extra sound, so I widened these holes and added the hole down at the bottom. Then this main body section here, we have some light grooving effects with some black powder coating that Custom Saber Shop did. Here we have a beautiful CoverTech knob, which was designed by SaberForge.com. They have beautiful designs. So this is the CoverTech knob that allows me to clip it onto my belt, which I'll show you in just a little bit. Here we have all the activation buttons and whatnot. This gold one here is the actual activation button itself. And I'm pressing it and nothing's happening because we have the kill key installed. So this kill key goes into the recharge port, and it essentially kills power to the soundboard, for those of you who aren't familiar with how these lightsaber replicas work. So you pull out the kill key and then the electronics turn on and you're able to turn on the lightsaber. This part here we have some ribbed grooving going on that is reminiscent of the Luke Skywalker Episode 6 and the Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 3 and Episode 4. So it's kind of a mixture of the two. Here we have a little bit of a thin neck, bronze powder coated, and then up here we have the emitter. Here we have just a decorative little knob, and then this knob here is the blade retention screw. You unscrew it, you can put in the lightsaber blade and then screw it to make it tight, and then you can duel with it, which is pretty cool. But for now, since this is more of a display saber right now, we have a decorative blade plug installed, which is being held in place by the blade retention screw. Now this blade plug is designed by, again, SaberForge.com, and I just had to sand around the edges to remove the outer ring to enable it to fit inside this custom-shaped pommel. So overall, it's a beautiful saber. It's about 13 inches long, and I'm wearing a CoverTech belt clip now. Let me shift the camera so you can see. So this CoverTech system is similar to what they used in episodes 1, 2, and 3, the prequel trilogy, that allowed you to jump around and move around. The lightsaber's hanging there, and then you press the two buttons on the side and you pull it out. It's a beautiful system. Alright, so inside, we've shown you the outside. The inside now, we have a lithium-ion battery that powers everything. The soundboard is encased right around here, and it's a Nano Biscotte version 2 soundboard that the Custom Saber Shop developed, or that they stock and they sell. I believe it was Plector Labs that actually developed and built it. And up here we have a 6-watt royal blue LED designed by SaberForge.com again. And it's beautiful. Blue is my favorite color, so I had to go with a blue for my custom saber build. So, enough talking, let's turn it on. We're going to pull out the kill key, and it has two... I said I was done talking, but I'm going to talk a little bit more. So this lightsaber has two different sound files on it, sound fonts as they're called, as I learned. So we have a light side and a dark side. You can do whatever you want. It's fully customizable. There's a micro SD card in the soundboard that you can pull out, plug into the computer, change all the sound effects that you want. And I've done that. I've customized from the default light and dark sounds. I've customized into two slightly brighter and slightly darker sounds. So this first one is the light side Artemis. You pull out the kill key and you hear the lightsaber say Artemis. Very flowy and fairy and light side. It's very nice. So that was a customized sound bit that I developed. And we'll turn it on. We have a very bright 6-watt blue royal blue LED. That's shining through the blade plug. You can see the blade plug is still in there. You can hear the idle hum coming out of the sound down at the bottom. We have some motion, swing it around, and we have some clashing sounds as well. Some cool effects. We'll press the button a couple of seconds to turn it off, and it's all done. We hold it a few more seconds to switch to the dark side font. This was the light side font, so we'll switch now. So now we have a much darker sounding Artemis boot up sound, which I again customized. And this one will sound darker, heavier, more evil. We have a deeper hum. The blue LED is the same. We have some different humming effects. And some different clash effects. There it is. So now we'll unscrew this and put in a blade to see what the blade looks like. That just pops right out. And we have a blade. Now this is a V3 Infinity Edged blade from SaberForge.com that I'm using. This is the Infinity Edge tip, which allows for maximum illumination at the tip with no dead spots, which is very nice. So the room is fully illuminated. We've got 1, 2, 3 lights on down here, and we're going to turn on the 6-watt LED. That's ridiculous. It's pretty bright. And this isn't even the brightest blade on the market. SaberForge has just developed a 12-watt LED, which requires a different kind of battery and a different kind of soundboard, which is much more complicated than anything I could handle. This was my first one, so I wanted to go relatively simple. But it's beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, there is a slight shimmering effect. I don't know if that shows up on the camera. You can sort of see how it's pulsing. And that effect is customizable as well. With the blade retention screw and all the electronics secured inside, this lightsaber is ready for full speed, full contact dueling. Which is awesome. So it's not just a display piece. You go outside with your friends and whack them around, and hopefully it won't break. I haven't actually tested whacking anyone with it or anything with it, but I'm pretty confident that it won't shatter into a million pieces. So we'll turn it off. I'd like to show you what it looks like in the complete darkness now. We'll turn off all these lights. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. Let me switch to the other sound font. Whirl it around a bit. Try not to break anything down here. So yeah, very exciting. Again, this is the Artemis. It's my first ever custom built lightsaber. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. I love every inch of it, all 13 inches of it, more with the blade. But yeah, thank you for watching.